hot wings, hot topics, and real estate. Host Ryan Spellerberg keeps it real with agents, investors, and insiders every month. No fluff, just good convo exploring the trends, challenges, and questions shaping today's market. Now, here's your host with over 20 years of lending experience, Ryan Spellerberg.
They're on fire. Hey everybody, Ryan Spellerberg, mortgage guy with another episode of Hot Topics. We've got a fun builder in today. So, Rich, why don't you get after your first wing and I'll do your intro for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks to our sponsor, Atomic Wings. They do a great job for us and nice and easy start with just medium buffalo. Just warms you into it. So today's guest went from reviewing loan files at Wells Fargo to building custom homes. And that's right up there with the best career pivot we've had on the show. Rich Visker is the founder of Creation Builders, a custom residential home builder right here in Sioux Falls. Rich, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. So you said he's easy with heat. It's not going to have any problem. It's going to get no glow on top. We're going to have a...
No, it's going to go red to redder.
Oh, okay, got it.
Maybe purple. You might hit purple on the last one.
We'll get some lighting on it. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. So let's hear a little bit about your background. How'd you go from the mortgage or the underwriting side to starting Creation Builders, and where did the name come from?
I've I don't know. I got sick of corporate, essentially, right? Wanted to be my own boss, that kind of thing. Change career paths.
Big change.
Yeah. Just did a 180 there. Started framing, was project manager, and went out on my own. After that, and then name change, or name wise, I guess, just I like to help the customers through the process and be their creative source, and do things that are a little different. Like, I want to be different than everybody else. So
It's great.
Yeah.
Like what's one thing that is different that you've done in a house recently than what you see traditionally?
the Costco door was a big hit on the last one.
Oh, that's right. Explain that. Yeah.
It's a door that goes from your pantry to your garage to slide your groceries in.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you've seen them before, but
Yeah.
not rarely.
You don't see them very often.
No. And it was, I had that house on the parade and it was a huge hit.
Were you handing
Everybody-
stuff back and forth? People just to show them how it works?
No.
Okay.
Some people asked if it's safe, a dog door. Like, it's just the same exterior
Yeah.
door, just shrunk down.
Smaller.
Yeah.
For the small people.
Yeah.
That won't grow.
I had to go through it one time because the doors were locked and I couldn't get in. So I didn't have my key.
Don't use the address. We don't want anybody to know that you can break into the house that way.
I don't use the address number.
Good. All right. Next one is Nashville Dry Rub. This is my favorite. It's just a really good base heat to it. So how does your background, again, in underwriting actually help you as a home builder? Does that analytical side come through when you're going through a project with somebody?
Yeah. I like to say I got some minor OCD. So, like, all my stuff super organized, budget, transparency, all that stuff. And then each client gets their own portal. They can follow through on the budget, see every invoice. Like, they get everything.
We talked about this when I was out at that house. And so, like, how do you handle your build was $1 million? You did these changes. Here's your new price. How does that customer get to know about that? Through your portal? Like, what does it look like?
I don't necessarily have to or make them sign every change order as long as I have it in a text message or email or some sort of documentation. But I still do the change order, and then I screenshot my text message or the email and attach it to the change order, and I just mark approve myself. Otherwise, it kind of gets redundant, Yeah, less work for the customer, even though they already approved it.
Well, I think it's important, though, because a lot of builders don't do that. They just, at the end, here's what their price is, and nobody has a clue what they're coming in for a total cost on their house.
Right. And in their portal, they want to see where the plumbing number got to. If they click on that, it drops down original contract, change order 1, change order 2. And if they want to click on one of those, it opens it up and it tells them exactly what it was. So
I think when customer does that,
it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a much better experience for the clients.
I get so many compliments on that. It's awesome.
You can't over communicate during a build. It's really hard. And that's where I hear a lot of clients complain. It's just, I never heard from them. I didn't know what was going on. I never knew where my budget was. You guys have just a different system.
I try to be proactive with online communication. So, like, if I'm thinking about it, like, oh, where's so-and-so at? Or I wonder why this isn't here or whatever. Like, I bet the customer's wondering too.
Guaranteed.
So I will text them, just giving them a heads up before they text me about it. So I try to beat them.
Yep.
to their own questions, I guess.
Much better experience.
Yeah.
Okay, third one is hot buffalo. Starts to get a little dicey here. Not dicey, but just nice and easy. So I've seen the quality of your builds, and it's just fantastic. What sets you apart? And do you laugh when somebody asks a question about what's the cost per square foot? Because that is the popular measuring stick when I'm building a house. What is this going to be?
You definitely put some extra kick on that one.
Nope, just regular.
Mm-hmm. I see the extra drizzle.
It's just drizzle.
That's good.
You're good.
They have their flavor.
Yeah, great wings. Thanks, Atomic. So, like, what sets you guys apart?
And being more hands-on with the customers. Like I go to the selection meetings and help them pick stuff out. I just don't slide them a to-do list across the table and say, let me know when it's done. So I build that relationship and be more hands-on.
Sure. And you recently said with one of the homes we built, it was next to kind of a cookie cutter builder where they're looking at their cost per square foot versus yours. How do you have that conversation with somebody to tell them about the quality and what you're getting with your build?
You got a hole in my lip? Man.
I remember my first time having a drink.
Yeah. First water.
It's tough.
Cost per square foot, there's no magic number. If somebody wants a cost per square foot, I tell them, I don't know, 150 to 450.
It's a little bit of a variance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate range. But once I tell them a couple of things and like, you want in-floor heat for 30,000 and you want spray foam, that's an extra 20. So now we got 2 questions, change the price of a 550K. And on a 2,000 square foot house, that's $25 a square foot on 2 questions.
It's a good explanation.
So once I explain that, they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So each house the square foot is based on its own parameters, each build specification that the customer wants.
Oh, you wanted windows? That's extra.
Painted millwork's more expensive than stained. I mean, there's just a list of things you got to explain.
So it's just not. So how do you compare yourself when somebody's getting a bid and they're comparing you to another bid? You get to see that bid to say, well, here's the differences by this, this, and this. And in the end, if you want the same house, you're going to cost as much or more.
If they give it to me, I can compare apples to apples, which I have done in the past.
Sure.
But yeah, if they give it to me.
Makes sense.
But as far as bidding wise, like I also don't put fixtures in the house in the bids that just to get them to sign a piece of paper and then be over budget later. They're going to get plumbing fixtures based on $1 million home,
that fit in $1 million.
Correct. I'm not going to just put chrome in the thing and then they go and pick stuff out and they go, I'm way over budget. So everybody can give them a low number just to get you to sign a piece of paper, but that's not how I would rather have the upfront number be accurate.
I saw a house once where they put $100,000 of cabinets in their pantry. Like, those are the questions, like, you can't say per square foot. It's just, no, everybody's got such different tastes that it's really hard.
Yeah.
Speaking of tastes, why don't you taste the mango habanero in number 4?
Sounds good.
This one's a sweeter wing. It's pretty good. So you and we're both dog people. I've got an overweight beagle named B and a crazy King Charles named Brandy, and you've got a lab named Taz. So what are some of the things a homeowner can do with their home on a new build to make it dog friendly? What are you seeing out there? What are dog lovers doing in their house?
Putting a dog wash in, whether it's in the garage, or got it in the mud room too, like on the entryway when you come in off the garage. I have one in mine at my house, and I think we use it for more things than washing the dog.
Okay.
Cleaning shoes, boots in the winter, emptying coolers out. Yeah, kind of it's super handy.
That's a great idea. You just got to have water in a hole too, right? Like,
yeah, drain.
Yeah,
elevate it off the floor a little bit so you don't have to bend over. Yeah. Yep.
Anything else? Like we did wood look tile in our house so the dogs couldn't scratch the floors.
Oh, actually, that's what I have in mine. Actually,
yeah, works out great.
Looking planks.
Yep.
And then I just carpeted the bedrooms.
That's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
We've never had a scratch because we put in maple floors once and they're so hard they'll never scratch it. had to have it redone within 6 months because the scratches were so bad.
It's hard to find something that doesn't scratch.
Right.
It's about tile.
Right. It works great.
Yeah.
Dog doors. What are you seeing for dog doors? Are people putting in the electronic ones that seal better or just regular dog doors? Dog doors are a game changer.
I can't say that I've seen very many.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's the best thing we've ever done is a dog door.
Really? Like in the house or the garage or?
No, we've got it. Our cabinet guy actually made a false wall for us, and they go around the cabinet and out, so you can't see it, but it's right in the kitchen.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
It is fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. Dennis Hartman, he was on here. He's fantastic to work. So
Nice.
me, the cabinet guy, he's the man.
Okay.
So, no, that's great. Dog lovers, he knows what he's doing. So, okay, number 5 is atomic. This is where it gets a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm. How's the shade?
The shade? Yeah. I'd say you're light purple.
Light?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's hard to tell with a blue shirt on. So they say the 3 most important factors in real estate are location, location, location. So you recently built an absolutely beautiful spec home that maybe wasn't in the right fit for the neighborhood. So what'd you take away from that experience?
Go where the demand's at in the city. You know, I happen to build this one on the west side of town. Nice development. $1 million house. Other $1 million houses. One was $2 million down the street. So I mean, it fit the neighborhood. It just didn't fit like I don't know, the community or society or where people want to live. It seems like the east side's the hot topic
For those, yeah. For that type of house.
Mhm.
I mean, I walked through the house. It was gorgeous. And in the right neighborhood, that thing crushes it. We just had this conversation before we started. But like, it's hard if it just doesn't quite fit the neighborhood. I thought it did.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see any problems with it.
I think
but
it fit the neighborhood. It just didn't like people. There's not as many people that want to live on the west side compared to the east side. So
sure.
because I mean, they got the 2 schools there, elementary, middle school, so your kids could walk to school.
Yep.
And then Jefferson High School's right there.
Because there was nothing behind it, just a big open area
Yeah.
that was never going to get built on. I thought it was fantastic. I was really surprised when we walked through it that had any struggles. But,
Speaking of struggles, that one's warm.
it is a little bit warm. I think that one's warm. It gets a little bit warmer here coming up. So, and that one does build a little bit. So it'll build as we have the conversation. It'll be good for you.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's all good. The last one is nuclear. The rule is you got to eat the whole wing, remember. And so we have a parade of homes coming up.
Yep.
So what are the trends that we're seeing coming up, not just for this year, but next year that we're maybe not seeing yet in Sioux Falls that you might be incorporating into some of your builds? Like color schemes or things that people are doing differently. It seems like pools are extremely popular now.
I've done a couple, the Venetian plaster.
I don't know what that is.
It was in that house. It was the master bedroom accent wall,
Okay, gotcha.
that light.
Yep.
And then the powder bathroom downstairs.
Okay.
That black.
Yep.
So just a real nice luxury finish. Let's see what else.
Remember, you got to eat that whole wing.
I'm working on it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I got a yap too, acoustic paneling.
Just to reduce noise or?
You can use it for that. I mean, that's what it's made for, but it's more of a decorative.
Okay.
Use it for like an accent piece, like on that parade house. I had it in the entryway.
Yeah, right.
And the particular one that I use has accessories. You can get coke hooks, mirrors, shelf.
Yep, you showed on that.
So that's really nice. So doing that too.
Costco doors.
Costco doors.
That's really a good idea. Do you do many core floors?
Not really.
So core floor is kind of where you have finished space underneath your garage, typically.
Yep.
If you've got to walk out for additional storage.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done one of those. It just depends on where you're doing it at and got to have the space or.
Got to have a lot available for it as well. But it's a cheaper way to get additional square footage into your house.
Well, we could do it. Just do a room with floor trusses too.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be under your garage.
Makes sense. Whew. That one got me a little bit.
No, a little bit.
It's a slow burn. So What's coming up for Creation Builders? What do you want people to know about you? How do they contact you?
Have a house on the spring as far as what's coming up. Spring Parade of Homes,
What's the address?
4209 North Interlochen Trail,
Where is that?
northwest part of town.
Okay.
Hazeltine Development.
Oh, yeah.
And Ben Busker.
Okay. Yep. I'm with you.
Geez, now the nose is wearing. Get a hold of me and check out my website, creationbuilders605.com.
Okay.
Social media.
Big stuff.
Yeah.
What's the price point on the trade home? Or is it a custom?
It's a custom. Yeah, pre-sold. It'll be like $650 when we're done.
Okay.
Ranch walkout.
And what would you prefer doing? Would you prefer doing a spec home or a custom home?
That's tough. I like do both of them.
Okay.
There's a lot of builders out there that try not to deal with the customers, or whatever, but I build relationships with my customers, and we're going to happy hour, and I'm going to their holiday party the next winter, so it's fun to build those relationships too.
I think you can tell the difference between a good builder and a bad builder when would somebody build with them again? The answer is yes. Great experience. But communication is the number one thing that I see that people have problems with.
Yep.
There's always things that come up during a build that you have to work through.
Yeah, there's always going to be some sort of issue. It's just,
how do you handle it?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in. How are the wings?
Great.
Ordered the last couple again, I would assume.
Maybe the first 4. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. If you need a really beautiful custom built home, this is your guy. He does a fantastic job. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.